Hi everyone, welcome to your pick a card reading, and we are going today to be looking at what's happening in February and any other messages Spirit wants to bring through. Okay, we have three piles today: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So I want you guys to use your intuition and pick the pile that grabs your attention first. So let's get into it. We'll start with my lovely pile number ones. Welcome. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to your messages and your magical moments. We are going to be having a look at February. Everything you need to know and anything extra, because I always like to keep it open. So you chose these two cards. I just really liked the brightness of these two color decks, so I decided to put them together. I don't know what cards you've chosen, so we're going to have a look together. So I'm going to turn over this card first. We have security. Lovely. Oh, she does look very secure. She looks very safe. She looks like she's being hugged by all these animals, and she doesn't have many worries or problems or cares. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that energy. And then we have influence. Oh, so you could be very influential in the month of February, or have some sort of influence over a person or a situation. I feel like the situation here is just the intensity of this card, the energy is a little bit intimidating. Can you see the way the snake is appearing to these two bodies? I feel here that people may find you a little bit intimidating. Okay, but I think it's just because of your influence, and we're going to see a little bit about what's going on. I do sense like you're at a different sort of energy frequency with this card here. So if you're feeling a bit stagnant at the moment, or you're feeling like you just need to shift your energy, or something needs to change, I definitely feel here with the influence card that that's going to happen for you. Whew. So I'm going to put these cards over here, and we're going to shuffle. I'm going to tap into your energy even further, and we're going to get your cards. Okay, Spirit, what's happening in February? Let's see for February and anything else for pile number one. Oh, okay. Spirit just said a crazy win is happening. A crazy win. So, when I say a crazy win, it doesn't mean like a huge win, like you've won the lottery or you've won a trip around the world or you've won something big like that. I actually feel like this may be just on a smaller scale, to be honest, but nonetheless it makes you extremely happy. Okay, and usually in life it is the smaller things that do make us really happy, or we tend to enjoy those unexpected small wins that happen in our life. Okay, all right, what else? Yeah, Spirit just said bring in the money. I don't know if you guys have made some changes towards your money, or this influence could have something to do with a role or a different job position, or some shifts and changes at your career. Or you could be, I'm also kind of feeling like this money isn't, it's something separate. It could be something about you doing a hobby that ends up making money, or there's something here about you figuring out the best way for you to have money. Like there's this relationship with money that is enhancing in February, okay? Maybe it's just because you had enough with something in your life. Oof. All right. As I do sound a little bit like not myself, because I am feeling the heat right now in this room, and it's yeah, it's not nice at all. I'm feeling overheated. I feel like I could faint any minute. Hopefully I'm not going to. I have my water with me. Oh, it's just so I'm in Australia, guys, and it's summer, so it's a bitch. I like the heat, but the humidity, I do not agree with the humidity. Okay. So my channeling may not come through as much as it does in my usual readings, just because I'm just like, I freaking overheating. And I didn't have much sleep last night, so. Alright, so we're probably going to be relying on the cards a lot in this reading. Okay, look at all these beautiful cards. These are all your messages for February. I'm going to turn them over, and I will get more. Let's have a look. The Emperor, wow. Oh my god. Look at the influence. Can you see influence twice? This is huge. All right. I'll get to that in a second, but I just had to show you that. You got influence twice. The Emperor is like a position of power. You know, you could be stepping up, leveling up, having more power in your life in February. I do feel like it's you having more confidence and ability and skills, or acknowledgement within yourself to know that you can achieve everything that you want, guys. Like the Emperor, he will conquer. He gets everything done. He is a powerhouse. He's a very stable energy. So I think your life in February is going to be quite stable. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication, the third house. I'm going to turn over a few of them. All of them, actually. We have the loving man. Oof. We have abundance. Let's clarify them. We have envy. Someone is envious of your power, of your influence. It's usually what happens. The more influential you are, the more you're envied, or the more that you can be hated. This doesn't mean you have to worry. Selflessness. Law of attraction. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I'm beautiful. I'm prosperous. Everything is going to work out. Action, thought, feeling, and diligence. Sun in Aquarius, opportunity. And then we have your ready. Momentum, validation, encouragement, prepared. Okay, so you've been prepared for this opportunity that's coming in. You know, we do have a loving man with the opportunity. So, you know, it could be you. You could be this man that's getting an opportunity. You could be an Aquarius. But I do feel for a lot of you, the opportunity lies with a male. With a loving male coming in here. I keep looking at this house here. This house card. It just keeps drawing my attention. I can't stop looking at it. There's two birds in this card. You can't really see it, but there's two birds. They're having a conversation. They're having some sort of meeting, or I feel exchange of words. And I think this is happening in February. It could be something to do with the way that you speak to yourself. You know what? I think you've kind of attracted this communication of this person here. And the phrase that is standing out for me is everything is going to work out. And I just feel like for some reason a lot of you are like, I'm sending out this prayer and attention that no matter what's been happening, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I'm secure here with the security card. I'm looked after. I have nothing to worry about. And I want you to know with the selflessness card is that this is really interesting. This is like handing over and surrendering. because I will let you guys know that maybe you have, even though your cards don't tell me anything that you're struggling with or any sort of negative energy, I feel here that some of you guys are struggling or have just struggled and you're sort of like coming out of it, but there is something here to do with your mind. Your mind plays a big role in, my God, far out, how we enjoy our life. Our mental health is, it's very important with the law of attraction, attracting our desires into our life. The words that we speak to ourselves affect our energy vibration. And I think something about you getting on top of, like, your shit, guys. I'm gonna be frank here. The Emperor has priorities. He knows what they are. He knows what he stands for. He knows his influence and power. And I want to tell you and get excited for this in February is that you're going to be a lot more certain in yourself, your direction, your reassurance. It's like there's this massive level of reassurance, self-belief, self-encouragement, self-validation. Like it's almost like you have a wake-up call or a switch flips within your brain and you're like, hang on. I am good enough. Things work out for me. I'm not stuck. I do sense that you're going to have a big debrief or a big talk or a big word vomit with someone with the house 3, okay? House 3 just tells me communication, coming. It's going to happen. Usually when I get the 3rd house, I'm like, okay, you're communicating on social media, you could be communicating with your siblings, your family, or you could be just communicating in general. But this communication is specific to your own personal development and your own insights and your own revelations of how you are being in your life and the direction that you want to go. There's something about, it's like, you're changing your attitude, or you're changing the way you speak to yourself, or you're changing, like maybe you have some sort of discovery about yourself. Yeah. As, look at this card. Readiness for change. I do want to say here, oh wow, readiness for change, and then you've got you're ready next to it. So maybe that's what flips in your brain. It's like, hang on. Oh, I want this in my life. And instead of focusing on why it's not happening in your life, you're like, hey, I can make some steps towards that. Hang on, it's in my power to make that happen. Maybe some of you guys have relied on other people in your life or had a bit of a helping hand, but it hasn't served you. Because I'm just sensing here, it's like the Emperor relies on himself. Of course he has like a kingdom and he has a whole bunch of people that he is influencing, but he has to make sure that he's functioning well and that he is going to be able to lead people in a positive direction because his influence matters. Your influence matters, pile number 1, and if you don't realize that, you may use it not constructively or to the potential that you desire. So I know I feel like I'm going around in circles, but I definitely feel like here you're going to realize something about yourself, something about your life, the effect that you have on other people, and you're going to change big time, big time, big time, big time, big time. It's almost like your February is your January. It's like you're starting your year in February. Pound number one, you're starting your year. Maybe you finally feel like you're ready to step into maybe the ideal person that you want to be. The Emperor does give me this energy of the self, okay? It's ruled by Aries. You're focusing on your needs here. And maybe there's something here where you weren't ready in January, you weren't ready last year or December or whatever, but there's something here you're ready for in February. I will put it out there is a loving man here, so maybe you'll get an offer and you'll be like, I'm ready. I'm ready. That's just one example. I just have to say that because there is a loving man here. You could be the loving man and you're like, I've I've given myself enough encouragement. I've given myself enough preparation. I don't need anyone else's validation but myself. You see the words in this person's head. This is the words that you're talking about in your head. You could either say, I'm not good enough. You could either say, I'm prosperous. You could say, nothing ever works out. Or you could say, everything is going to work out. There is this huge, huge emphasis on the way that you speak to yourself. We've got the rational mind and communication. That's what it says here. Is your mind playing games with you, or are you actually being rational with the reality that you want to create? So you're reconstructing your mind. The words you filter through on a daily basis is going to really determine some action that you're taking here with the bike and the opportunity. So you're going after an opportunity, very specific, and I will pull a few cards to see what that opportunity is. I do want to tell you though, with the envy card, people will envy this side of you that you're bringing forth. Of course, my God, you're finally maybe putting some boundaries up. Maybe you're finally putting your foot down and saying no. Maybe you're deciding on what, with the security card, it's like, I want to feel secure and safe, and I want my life to be stable. So when you have those thoughts, you're like, okay, so how do I make this happen? What needs to go? What do I need to clear out? And people are going to see this change within your attitude and your actions. And maybe some people aren't going to like it. They're not going to like it, especially if you say no or you don't meet people's needs anymore. Far out. I mean, you have this selflessness card. People want you to be selfless. People want you to just sort of go along with what they want from you. And I think with the Emperor puts his foot down. Emperor's like, you follow me. I'm the leader here. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. But I will say the Emperor doesn't directly tell people to do something. They willingly want to because they respect the Emperor. But you're always going to get that portion of people that just want to run wild, don't they? They want to cause unnecessary havoc. So I would just say, the more powerful you become within yourself, the more, I want to say, haters you're going to get. Or people that just can't handle your ability to be sure in yourself. Let's see, part number one, this opportunity. Okay, you could be an Aquarius just because we have a sun in Aquarius. And I'm going to ask Spirit to give us a little bit of information about what you're ready for. Like, you've got it twice here. You're ready, and it leads to abundance. It leads to huge abundance. You can't even see your cards. I'm so sorry. That's what the heat does to me. Oh, God. Oh, this isn't going to be my best pick a card, guys, but you know what? We're going to go with it. We also have a lot of masculine energy here. 2 masculine men here. Stepping into your masculine energy. Okay, taking action. This isn't about sitting back. This is about you realizing maybe I need to change something within my mindset. We do have 2 birds talking here, so this could be about you communicating your feelings, your changes with other people, but, you know, people that you feel will understand you and not be envious of you. I'm going to get a few archetype cards. And then we're going to get a few other cards, guys. I also said, Spirit said to me, if there's something here that you want to take a second chance on, I would do it. Oh, could be the man. Doesn't have to be. There's so many different sort of storylines that we could go with. We have fertility, something's giving birth. What is giving birth, Spirit? This reading is going to have a lot of cards. Okay, it is about someone else. It's about someone else. All right, right. I do like to get specific in my reading sometimes. Okay, what do we have here? The Exorcist. It's interesting because I feel like this Exorcist is holding exactly what the Emperor is holding. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Yes. You know, we do have involvement with the law. Maybe someone is trying to get you into trouble. But you stand your ground with the Emperor. You're like, hang on. I am not to be messed around with. Oh God. Yeah, that's totally it, guys. Oh, I just felt it throughout my whole body. So, this is great. This is so great. No one is going... Someone's envious of you. Someone doesn't want you to win or something. Or maybe someone doesn't want you to go after this opportunity. Okay? Or someone just doesn't like what you're all about. And it's like, well... You're not going to let that destructive energy get to you. Exorcist, clearing out energies. Clearing, freeing yourself. Beautiful. Then we also have February. It's interesting because I kind of felt like this card was going to come out. Like, channeled it to come out. We're talking about February. So we have a knight here. Loyalty, romance, chivalry, and love of honor. This could be you, but I do kind of feel like maybe some of you guys have been putting out prayer and intention for someone to come in. Because the knight is definitely a person, all right? Whether it's you or someone else. So someone's coming in. Someone wants to be loyal to you. Maybe there could be a romantic opportunity, encounter. Yeah. I love it because he's got a big love heart on his, kind of his armor there. So there is someone here. We also have pineapple reconciliation. And then we have the second house, your assets, finances, things that you value. I feel like it's you coming back to yourself and being like, hang on, what do I value in my life? Yeah, guys, this is a very serious house, I feel, with the second house, because this is what drives you. This is what drives you to step into your influence. It's like, okay, I do value this, but I don't value that. And this is all coming through you thinking this through. But I also feel like with the reconciliation card is that there could be a person that you value, and you could be reconciling with them. You could be communicating with them, trying to solve something here. And then we have success assured with good plans and hard work, heartache and loss. Golden egg. Golden egg is like, okay, you've hit jackpot. You've gotten given something that's pretty remarkable and something that only happens 1 in a billion years. But it's because you've worked hard, and the Emperor does work hard, guys. This is your doing. I do feel like some of you, if you've experienced heartache and loss, have worked on that, or you've healed that. I mean, you can see here with her heart, it's all stitched up. So someone could be coming in with an offer, but he's coming in because of the healing you've done. Like, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go with that. And then we have fertility and December. So, all right, you finally like, okay, I'm going to go down this path here. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to fix my bike, and I'm ready. I'm ready for this change to be initiated by me with the fertility card, because the fertility card is like bringing something into life. So you decide to go down a path. You're going to find in December a lot of abundance with this path that you go down, whether that's the path that this man's on, or whether it's something else, okay? Whether it's something that you value, whether it's finances. The second house is very material as well. So maybe you're working on something like, hey, I really want to have a house, or I really want to be able to afford something materially. So let's get that going in February with the bike, and let's ride towards with hard work and a good plan in place. Because then in December, you're going to reap so much rewards, so much abundance. I do want to tell you that it could be financial. Can you see that angel? She's holding a lot of coins. So money definitely in December. Definitely. I mean, you could be working on something and then it fertilizes here with the fertility in December. Very materially prosperous pile for you, Panabon. Let's get a couple other cards. And I want you guys to not be afraid to set intentions, to pray, to get into the feeling and the thought of what it is that you want. Shadow. Oh God, your shadow is your darker side of yourself. That's what you're getting rid of. Like, I feel like there's maybe some interactions that you have with other people that you don't want to participate anymore in. You don't like the way that you respond to people. You don't like the way that you're not speaking up for yourself. That is you facing your shadow and getting rid of it with the Exorcist. A new loving connection is yours. Okay, yeah. Maybe they're... I told you that is a person, the Knight. So they could be coming in February. Keep the prayer, keep the intention. Let's just read it because it's such a beautiful card. Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and intend to connect. I ask for divine guidance from the highest source of all that is good. I invite my guides and helpers to connect with me with accurate, specific messages for all those concerned. Some of you guys are trying to attract, with the law of attraction card, this person in. All right, so there is a new loving connection. That's really exciting. I mean, if you guys are in a relationship, it could be someone else. It could be absolutely someone else, a friend, a colleague. Someone has a crush on you. Wow. Someone has a crush. Ooh. Maybe they're going to share, like, they're going to reconcile. It's interesting. Maybe they value you. Or you're going to hear from them with the third house, because the third house is all about your communication. And then we have the action, thought, feeling. Someone has a crush on you. Someone maybe taking actions on their thoughts about you. Whoa, that's way too many, Spirit. Okay. I'm gonna choose this card. We have an invitation. Oh, guys, this is such a specific message. This guy's coming in with an invitation. All right. Especially those of you who've already been hurt in love or you're healing. There is an opportunity. And then we have a glow up. I think this opportunity or connection is really going to fertilize and take you on the right path and really become something in December. I may kind of just get a little bit more messages about December because that month is really clicking in my brain. And the person coming in is secure for you, okay? Makes you feel secure. We have attached. Yeah. I told you, I asked Spirit what's happening in December. You're going to be attached to this person. I do want to say that this masculine energy that I'm picking up on, I definitely feel like it's you. It's your masculine energy, but it also could be this person. You're special and unique. Oh my God, someone thinks you're special and unique. This knight does. Okay, a good life requires assessment of your choices. You choose the quality of your life. That's what we've been talking about. You will have to make a choice. Maybe a couple choices, really. And then we have show people the real you. This will lead to new opportunities, and there's your opportunity. So you show someone or the world or people with giving a bit more of your influence, and then you get this invitation. I'm so excited for you. Look at that. Opportunities lands on opportunity. One more card before we finish your reading. What else is this about? What is this invitation, opportunity? Like, I know it's going towards love and relationships, guys, but it could also be your life purpose as well, for sure. All right. Okay. My lovely pile number ones, that was your reading. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment if you guys like my energy, even though it was pretty off today because I'm like melting. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can see other beautiful videos of mine. Ooh. All right, let's go to pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Ooh, I like this energy already. Just let me have a sip of water because I am too hot to trot. Okay, we're having a look at February and anything else that wants to come through. I do find I feel like this reading may be specific because pile number 1 was relatively, so Spirit may continue in that direction, but who knows? Let's see. You guys chose these 2 cards. We're going to have a look together. We have discrimination and strength. Wow. Oh, look at all those bears. I'm like, they're all bears. Wow. It's almost like she's cuddling 5 bears. Oh, and discrimination. I'm just trying to see if anything comes to me as I look at these cards for you guys. You're definitely gaining a lot more strength, as we can see with the strength card. I think that just is what it means. It could be with the discrimination card, is that like you're focusing on details, because it's Virgo energy, you could be Virgo, but details that matter. Like you're really focusing in on something, like honing in, like really getting quite particular with your vision, or it could be something that you're going to apply tunnel vision on in February. You know, there could be a task that you really want to tackle, but it requires you to really focus in on it and get it done. And Spirit is giving you the strength to do that. And it's interesting because when I looked at that bears reminds you of hibernating. For some reason, I feel like maybe in February you're going to hibernate to like complete something or focus on a task that needs to be done. Very important. That's what I'm getting with those two cards. But let's get your other cards and channel. See if any channels come through. May not, because I'm extremely hot and it's hard to focus with the channeling. You would need a lot of like real intentional, like, it takes a lot out of your body to channel. But let's see. Okay. I'm getting some auditory. Something about peace being made, or you wanting a little bit more peace in February. Someone could be coming to you to make peace, make amends. That could happen. Or February could just be a little bit more peaceful for you. Yeah, Spirit said you're going to find the truth about something. Find the truth about a situation. Oh, okay, you're getting a really big channel. Okay, this is what Spirit said to me. There's something here where someone hasn't been honest with you or hasn't been real. Oh, Jesus, Spirit. And I think they're coming in February to clear things up and to tell you that they've been wrong or they've gone wrong in some way, or they've they just want to clear the air in February for you guys, okay? It's a particular person. They're coming in and they're like, hey, maybe they're going to say I effed up and I really want to be a better person or a better friend or have a better relationship. But they're emitting something which reveals the truth to you, which is interesting. I don't know how you're going to react, but I don't think you see it coming. You know, it could even be like a family member. It could be anyone, to be honest. You're also going to be making a really big difference in February, Spirit said. Like making a difference. Even if you don't realize it, you are making a difference. Maybe with your work, your time. Spirit is giving me a vision of you helping people. Like, and it's not direct. It's in an indirect way. It's like you just give your opinion, or you maybe try to explain how you see the situation. I really feel like someone's bringing you something, okay? This is separate to the person that's coming to make amends or to shine light on how they treated you or what they did to you. This is something else. This is kind of like someone's going to give you feedback and they're going to be like, hey, I really enjoyed the way that you kind of was able to show me something about my life or myself. I don't know, maybe you're very good at that. You're very good at listening to someone and be able to help them come to an awareness of what needs to be done or what really going on, how to help them. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Could be to do with your job, or it could just be something that you're good at. Ooh, I'm just randomly choosing cards today. Yeah, I'm just getting the image of the Five of Pentacles, and it's kind of like the card of feeling out in the cold. But someone feels like that, but when you interact with them, they don't. They feel so warm and at home and like encouraged and motivated, and they feel a part of. They just feel so good about themselves. So I don't know what you're doing, part number 2. It's pretty amazing. Can you see all your cards? Kind of. Alright, so it sounds like a lot of things happening in February with the interaction with other people just through my channeling. But let's have a look. With the High Priestess, of course, it's your inner guide. It's your. This is why you're so good at trusting your intuition and helping other people understand themselves at a deeper level. Because you're the High Priestess. You're the High Priestess. Look at that. It's the feminine influence, the inner guidance. And I think I should. Sorry, guys. I'm going to hide that because I don't think it matters with me because I'm not getting monetized. But I'll just put that over her chest. All right. We have sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Oh, I like that. I also forgot to tell you guys, because I'm a little bit out of it and I'm not my usual self right now. These two cards in the middle are your pick me cards. They're the cards that want to be seen first. They turned over and I ignored them, which is naughty, but I'm going to talk about them right now. So if they turn over, they want to be seen first. So let me read them. Communicate clearly and increase. You're communicating with someone or someone's communicating with you. I just feel like this is the benefits of a conversation or you conversing with other people. It increases you. It could increase your income, just because I always look at that card as money increasing. It could increase your resources in some way. It could just put you in a better position. I do kind of feel like networking and connections is big with these two cards, just intuitively. I feel like maybe you end up talking to someone who ends up being able to give you a very, very good, advantageous opportunity, or a very, something that you're like, wow, you be able to help me? Oh, thank you. And the other person's like, oh no, let me pay you in. I need to do something for the way that you're listening to me and the way that you're caring for me. Like, this could definitely play out in a work environment, or just, it could just be that you do something generous at the grocery store or something, or you find a wallet on the street and you hand it in because you're a good citizen, and then the person wants to repay you. It's something like that. You do a really good deed in February, and it really, I don't know, it does. It you're rewarded. You're rewarded. With the House 1, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Let me turn over a few of these cards. The Goddess Psychic. Okay, we've got two psychic cards. High Priestess and Haniel. Okay, you're a highly, highly psychic. I mean, you could actually even, you could read a person when they come into the room and know exactly what they're going to speak before they even say it. Like, there's going to be those kind of experience happening in February. Yeah. Use them to your advantage, guys. With the Hanged Woman, we have the Hero. Heroine. I'm just gonna like put all of the cards over. With the Angel of Love, we have Rest. We have Release. And we have the Sacral Chakra. Okay. Immediately, guys, releasing your Sacral Chakra is going to be happening in February. There's a big release from that chakra. Maybe there was a blockage with your Sacral Chakra. There's a release coming for that, which I think is maybe something that you need. It could have been affecting your love life, because you have the Angel of Love working here in your spread in February. She is working with you, helping you get enough rest. Like, you have the Rest and the Hanged Woman. The Hanged Woman doesn't want to go anywhere. The Hanged Woman is having a rest upside down. She's tired, she's sleeping. But I also get a very intuitive message with this card, and your reading is very intuitive. I'm acting more on my intuition. You will be. Your intuition will be so spot on in February, so I would trust it. If you get a hunch about something, if someone, like, I just keep getting this image or this channel that Spirit's bringing through, that someone is upset or distressed, or someone doesn't need you and you can assist them, and it just pays off big time. But I'm also feeling here with the increase card, you gain from doing nothing. And when I say nothing, you're not doing nothing. I just mean you're not like working your ass off. You're not fully trying to work a million hours in the day to or putting a huge amount of effort in to get this increase or to get this reward. You're just sitting back, trusting your intuition, and then like you have this insight or you see something and you know how to solve it almost effortlessly. Like you didn't have much effort to put into it. And it's just further confirmed with this rest card. So we have a lot of angels here in your spread, so you're heavily guided by your angels, your spirit team, because you are able to tap in. You could even be able to channel, guys. You probably have spiritual gifts. But I'll get to the love, because there's 2 love cards here. But I want to have a look at this House 1 card, because it's all about your individuality, yourself, your approach to life. Your approach in February is going to be a spiritual focus, I would say. Maybe you're unblocking your sacral chakra. This is a very beautiful card of trying to be a better person. Trying to be a better person. And while you're trying to be a better person, what do? In the process? Other people become better people, because, people are going to be around you being and getting that energy. So people are going to be really affected by you in the best way possible, and it ends up paying off for you a lot. People may want to come to you and just pay you back. I don't know what favors you do for people. You could have spiritual gifts or something, or maybe you sense something's going to happen before it does, and then you save them in some way through your psychic foresight and your intuition. That's definitely going to happen in February. I also want to just show you these 2 cards. Okay, we have sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure, angel of love. Like, some of you guys are getting in touch with what gives you pleasure, what makes you feel good. You're devoting yourself with the individuality card, with the first house, which is all about yourself. You're giving love to yourself. Maybe you guys are figuring out, okay, because the first house is all about your appearance, how you appear to people. People also love you. People are getting pleasure from you. People are thinking your company is ecstasy. Like, you rapture people here. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like you cast a spell on people, or you just have that hypnotic kind of energy here. Hypnotic feminine influence. And that's what it is. Feminine energy. It's not like they're just being themselves. And feminine energy is attracting by knowing, like, her worth. That's feminine energy. You attract people to you. You're going to attract a lot of people, because I feel I get all these like different conversations in my head and different people coming in, and so that's really exciting for you guys. Let's get some more information. Let's get some more for February. What's happening in February, Spirit? Toy of hunger. Guys, people are hungry for you. People are hungry for you. Especially with the rapture. Like, I feel that with the rapture and the hunger, these two cards come completely together. You know, you could leave a really good first impression on someone in February and they're just like, wow. Then they end up having a crush on you. It's that kind of energy. Very, like, you've got a lot of Venus energy coming through. You make very good impressions in February, which could lead to a lot of exciting things. We also have a broken heart. Just choosing intuitively different cards. I exactly know what that's about, and I will tell you in a second. Spirit. I want to get 2 more cards. Wow. Look at the harmony card. Transformation. So your sacral chakra, I would go and look that up, research that, because with the transformation, it's unblocking, releasing. Like, I think something to do with, look at the colors in these 2 cards, are exactly the same. Exactly the same. There's harmony here. Balance being restored. Oh. I really can't move, guys. I really want to read you a bit about the sacral chakra, but I won't be able to find the book. My cards are a mess at the moment. So, broken heart. This isn't your broken heart. Nah. It's not your broken heart. So, you know, I want you to know. Maybe someone with a broken heart ends up developing a crush on you or something, okay? Just because of the way that you're compassionate, you're healing, you're sympathetic, you're just... Or there's something here about you preventing a broken heart from happening. You'll figure it out in February, guys, but it's not your broken heart. The broken heart here is just giving me that aspect of you're healing something for someone. You make them happy again, or you make them be able to love and express. I mean, you have the broken heart, and then you have the angel of love here, and then you have the rapture, devotion, romance, and hunger. You may actually... someone may fall for you very, very deeply. It's coming through with February, guys. Whether you want that or not, yeah. Or they could just really want to pay your, like, just pay you in some way, and they're so fond of you for what you've done. The Shadow of the Prosperity is just an example of that. It's like opportunity, success, wealth. It's like, here, can I give you this money? Like, I told you, it could be payment with money here with the increase card. They want to shower you with something. Maybe you came up with a really good idea, and or you said a sentence and it changed their life and they need to repay you. It's that kind of energy, guys. So get ready for your influence and your impact. And I think it's just because of your highly psychic ability to be in tune with people and situations and read people, and you can even see, you can prevent disasters or help people before they just even develop a broken heart. There's something here about preventative measures that you're able to tap into and really, I don't know, use. Let's get one more card. Oh, goodness, are you serious? I'm like an emotional phase of domestic development. This is eclipse in Cancer. I mean, you could be a Cancer, you don't have to be, but this is changes in your emotional well-being, because I always feel like Cancer is intuitive, but it's also about your emotions, because it's a water sign. Acceptance. I feel like you're here holding someone's hand and you're like, it's okay. they've finally come to some sort of acceptance. I don't know. I mean, this definitely is seen in healing professions, but I don't feel like you have to be a healer in order for this to happen, okay? You just have to be in tune. You have to be this high priestess. You have to be this just person that is aware of their surroundings. Yeah. Why do I just feel like you're restoring some sort of harmony. You know, it could even be in your family or your friends. Interesting, guys. Let's get some messages, actually. Little ones, and then we'll get the big ones. These are little intuitive messages. We're going to see what comes out for February. You're on the right path. These are general what we'll be talking about, okay? Reading and writing. You're stepping into a higher version of yourself. Hard lessons to learn. And perfect timing. Something's happening in perfect timing, guys. Let's get the big ones. Let's see. It's okay to feel lost. This is where you'll find what's meant for you. Be open to the possibilities. They are endless. I don't feel like you're lost. We have romance is all yours. We have no more lying to yourself. Just do that thing you keep putting off. And then we have go crazy, lighten up, you're taking life too seriously. Guys, I know you can take these messages as they are, okay? Just don't read too much into it. You can do that. But I'm just channeling. Like, the energy is not yours. It's so interesting. Like, this whole reading, I don't feel your energy as much as I do with other people or with someone in particular. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you maybe won't find romance, but I just feel like it's you saying, hey, you're going to find romance. Romance is still there for you. Yeah. You're probably telling this person it's okay to feel lost. This is where what you'll find that is meant for you. Guys, honestly, I think the sacral chakra is you, so that'll be exciting. So my lovely power number 2s, that's all I've got for you today in that reading. I hope something resonated. Keep doing these amazing good deeds that you're going to be doing in February. How exciting. Tell me what the rewards are. If you guys liked my energy and my style of reading, make sure to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in another reading. All right, let's get to pile number 3. Welcome, pile number 3. This is my reading. I'm with you guys. Let's see what's happening in February and any other messages that want to come through. I'm just going to take a sip of my water. It's interesting, I don't feel as hot in your reading compared to pile number 1 and 2 for some reason, so maybe I'll be able to be my normal self, like, because when I'm really hot I can't energetically be myself. So we're going to have a look at the cards that you chose for February. I have no idea what they are. I chose them because they're bright and colourful and they just really pop, and I was drawn to them. We have an affair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's have a look at the other card. Expansion. Wow. Look at the colors in this beautiful, beautiful card. Something is expanding in your life. Like, I just look at the color. There's so much color, vitality. There's like so much life here. So firstly, I'll get to the affair in a second. But the expansion just tells me like you're coming alive, or you're feeling as if whatever effort you've put in over the last couple months is paying off, or there is some progress happening. You guys also feel like you're having more energy in February. But there's also something very magical, like she's got rainbows on her face and freckles and glitter and eyeshadow, and there's just something very striking about her. You could be getting a lot of attention. You could be getting a lot of attention in February. With the affair, someone may want to have an affair with you. You may have an affair. But there could just be this, I feel with this beautiful card here, is that someone may want to have an affair with you, or you just give off that energy because what did I say about here? You're very attractive in this card here. You're glowing. So we have to have a look at the other cards here. Also, an affair doesn't have to be a love affair or anything. It could just be, there could be something that you're getting your affairs into order. We'll have to have a look at the cards, guys. Let's get your energy. Let's tap in. Let's see who wants to come through. Oh, all right. For pile number 3, Spirit, for February or anything that wants to come through. Oh my God. Someone just said Spirit said, I'm missing out. So I feel like someone feels like they're missing out on what you have to offer or who you are. It's kind of giving me this energy of a kid that's like, please include me. I want to go. I want to go to the park, or I want to get an ice cream. I want to do this. It's that kind of energy. They want to feel included. Someone wants to feel included in your energy, or someone wants to be with you maybe more than you have the capacity for. But yeah, you're looking good, guys, in February as well. Maybe you're changing something up with your aesthetics, your physical, or it could just be the way that you speak to yourself. Changes your whole demeanor. What else is happening in February for pile number 3? Yeah, problems will be resolved, Spirit said. It makes sense with the getting your affairs into order. Pile number 3. Okay, Spirit just said you need to chill out. You need to chill out. Maybe rest a bit in February. You won't have to do much in February. I'm not getting a sense of like you're doing much, but it's not like you're not going to do anything, but it just gives me this vibe of like the universe is working its magic for you, or you have a lot of help from Spirit. Like things are sort of coming together. Like all the action that you've done in the last couple months or recently is going to just suddenly have an impact, or you're suddenly going to see something blossom. Alright. Yeah, you're someone's favorite, Spirit just said. So someone could want to have an affair with you, could go down that road, and you may. Someone wants to have a lot of time with you. Like, I'm telling you, like, so interesting. This whole reading, I'm getting other people's energy and how it's affecting your February. Like, yeah, there's just this person, like, right now I'm like, they're so annoying. But, I mean, that's just me right now. But, I mean, they may not be annoying to you. You may like it. You may like the showered affection, or the showered attention, or the showered desire. Oh, what else? Let me get one more card, actually. I want to get this card. You're feeling okay, Spirit said. I like this. I think that's just like maybe your physical health, or, if you've been eating a little bit better, looking after yourself a little bit better. but take it slow. There's no rush. I do feel like you're going to be making changes in February, but it's not drastic changes. It's just small little things, you know, small actions, small habits, you know, and then like they accumulate over time, guys, accumulate over time. You start to see, wow, okay, that change's happened in my life. All right, let's get to your cards. Pile number 3. So yeah, I'm a little bit myself now. Like the last 2 piles, I was just like, oh my god, this is so painful. Venus. Oh, give and receive love. Someone wants to give you love. Or you're seeing something that you love, or okay, I have to get into all the cards. Oh, I didn't tell you the card that turned up right. We have the awareness card. There's something that's being brought to your awareness in February. It could be this love, because I turned over the love card after the awareness card. So you could find out that someone likes you, or someone wants to be around you, or have your time, or values you in some way. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness! The sacred union. Okay. I will get to it if you're like in relationships. I will sort of explain. I'm just turning them over. Oh, interesting. Okay, love's on the cards. Love, love, love. Big happy changes in love. 10 of Swords. So interesting, like the contrast in your cards. Power. Knight of Wands. The trickster, transcending convention stuff and his predictable behavior. And then we have gratitude. Wow, let me take in the cards. It's like we've got love, then we've got challenge. We've got love, we've got challenge. Being tested. Okay, alright. Look at all the different colors, guys. I want you to have a look. It's so interesting. It kind of goes from feminine energy, masculine energy, feminine energy, masculine energy, and then just the combination of both over here. I always look at that. I always look at like the type of energy that I'm working with, if it's more active or if it's more passive. Okay, so lot is happening in your February, especially your pile. I think there's a lot of energies here, a lot of heavy and then a lot of rewarding energies. So don't freak out, because when we have awareness, shit can hit the fan. I mean, awareness doesn't come through a nice little happy thought. It usually comes through a storm warning, or a lack of something, or an ending. So you could have had some sort of spirit could have given you a warning or a test that you had to kind of deal with. And it's brought to you a lot of awareness, a lot of growth. I'm like shocked. I can't even, like, I love this energy so much, because look at the center of your reading, pile number 3. We have the 10 of Swords. This 10 of Swords is like enough of a very painful situation, and it's usually a situation that's gone on for way too long. It's time. Like, I look at that late girl and she's about to hang herself. Okay, I know that was very brutal to say, but this 10 of Swords is like, I came so close to being defeated, but I didn't. I gave myself a second chance, or there's some sort of awareness that comes to your mind. Awareness that you have here. Let's call it a light bulb moment, because that's what I like to call awarenesses. There's something here with this 10 of Swords, or this ending, or this change that destroyed you. Somehow you with the Nine of Wands, have gathered all your freaking strength. Like, having these two cards together is why I love your reading so much. It's like, I these two cards are totally the same. I feel like you've gone through a lot. Maybe in January, last couple of weeks, you're going through so much right now. You feel like your life is just being swept by a tornado. It could be to do with your finances. It doesn't have to be, but I just like to say that with this card because there's money involved in that card. But it doesn't have to be money. It could be anything that you feel like you lack. I just keep getting, like, you keep getting stepped on. It's almost like, when are you going to get your breakthrough? When are you going to get your win? Like, when are you going to feel like things are running smoothly? That's the kind of energy I'm feeling here with the Storm and the Ten of Swords. But because of your ability to not be fully, defeated by the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, look, the Nine of Wands gets defeated like, what, 9 times. There's something here. There could have been 9 separate battles. They don't have to be all the one thing. I mean, it could be. Maybe you have 9 battles in your love life, or maybe you have 9 battles in your health, or you just, could be all different areas of your life. But there's something that, with the awareness card, it's like, hey, finally, I'm aware of something that I wasn't aware of previously that can now give me a second chance, that can now free me from this moment of me about to hang myself. Okay? I don't know what it is, but you gain this power. And usually when it comes to those really low moments in our life is where we have to gain our strength. We have to pull up any little bit of strength that we have. You have done that, or you're going to be doing that in February. You're going to be like, hang on. No. Yes, I've been let down in love 10 times. Yes, I've been unable to move ahead or have something just go a little bit smoother. Like, this is giving me like roller coaster energies, especially with all the cards. Roller coaster. So maybe that's what's going to start to shift in February for you. For some of you, it could be with love, just because we have so many love cards here. You're going to start to see an improvement in your love life. Whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Big, happy changes, as we can see with this girl. Love improvement. But it comes through an awareness here that you've had that just sort of pops through your mind because you're at your end's wits and you're like, I have to change something, or something has to come to my awareness, or I'm going to drown. But I do want to say, power number 3, you're extremely, extremely strong. To have the 9 of Wands and the power card, this, one day you're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, I got through this challenge. It's almost like, I'll give a personal example, okay, because I don't know, it's just coming to me, so I might as well. So I had this challenge in my career, right? And I had to really work on it. To really, really work on it. I was like, oh my God, anxiety was coming. I was like, I was having panic attacks. It was insane. And I was like, I don't know, this is completely out of my depths. This isn't for me. I can't do this. I can't keep going. That's the way I was, right? It was that heavy. And that I was telling myself, this is me bringing out my 9 of Wands. And maybe it's me having a bit more of a reflective mentality with the awareness card. I was reflecting on the situation a little bit. I was stepping outside of this situation and I was thinking to myself, if I can get through this, if I can tackle this, if I can like do this without screwing up or without it completely destroying me here, then wow, I would have achieved something so freaking great. And I think that was the awareness that helped me get through it. And you know what? I did. I did it. I didn't fail. I didn't screw up. I didn't, I made some mistakes, but that's normal, right? You can't go into something thinking that you're going to be perfect and not get anything wrong. That's like absolute BS. That's something I'm learning as well. We only grow and learn through getting things wrong. Okay? But I'm so proud of myself. I did it. It was like, so something like that's happening in February. Something like that's happening in February. I mean, I know we don't have much career going on here, but it could be with a relationship. It could be anything. I mean, it could be something that you really, really love, and there's just all these blocks, or there's all these stumbling blocks. But you get through it, guys, okay? You win at the end, or you overcome the obstacles. We also have the trickster card, which is interesting. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. This is kind of like the magician. With the gratitude card. It's almost like, usually this trickster card gives me the vibe of like you tricking other people, getting other people to see things differently. But I feel like this is about you tricking yourself. Tricking yourself in a good way, guys. Like you tricking yourself out of this tricky situation is what I'm feeling. We have a double 10 here as well. Okay, so double 10, you could be seeing 1010. I like to read the numbers that are the same together. The storm warning. You were presented a warning, okay? You were given some sort of like, okay, some information to use to yourself, like, hang on, okay, I need to get on top of this. I need to work this through. And you do. Massive healing's happening in February for you. And I'm like, I chose this pile. So do I have to go through another one of these? F off. I'm like, fire out. That's what's going through my head, guys. But, I'm with you guys. So I tell you, it pays off. Like, what I went through, I did not think I'd be able to do it. I thought, literally, guys, I thought I'd be fired, but I wasn't. So yeah, you get a bit of a hint of what it was about. But yeah, I want to get more information. I get some stuff. More information. Let's see if there's anything else. Behind a mask. And a loss. Wow. Okay. Do we have some more information, Spirit? And then I'll get the other cards. Look at that. Look at that celebration, guys. Look at that. You have nothing. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, right? Especially there. Okay, forgiveness may be the way that you trick yourself out of. It's like this, guys. Okay, if you tell yourself that you're going to fail, or if you tell yourself you're going to screw something up, and you say that over and over and over again, more than likely it's going to happen. So that's the warning here. Pay attention to what you're saying. Pay attention to what you're believing in. Pay attention to. Just use this trickster to trick your mind into kind of like maybe focusing on what you're grateful for. I'm grateful to have this opportunity. I'm grateful to be able to be chosen. I'm grateful to see how I can tackle this challenge and get through it. So that those kind of ways of speaking to yourself is going to honestly help you celebrate. Look, people are cheering you on. People are like, you got this, you did it, you worked it through, woohoo, let's go celebrate. People could be wanting to celebrate your oh, I've got another channel for that. Fire out, spirit. I'll get to that in a second. But people want to celebrate your strength, your tenacity, your ability not to give up, your ability not to give in, is what I'm sensing. But with the Ten of Swords, I do sense here that there's something about you giving something a second chance. Something that you thought was completely lost here with the lost card. You're like, hey, it's gone. It's not coming back. I can't do it. Like, maybe some of you guys are settling for just settling for something that you feel like you've attempted over and over again with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. But there's something here about a second chance. There's something about like trying one more time, guys, or it's okay. You can keep trying. You can keep going until you've got it. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting, okay? Apply it to your life. I know it sounds very cryptic what I'm trying to say, but we have the Artist. Getting creative in February. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. I do feel like artists need a level of emotion and life experience to work with their art, to feel their art. You know, use the pain that I sense here, guys, the frustration, the challenges, the the emotion. Use it here to, for some of your art. Like, maybe you're an artist, or maybe you have an artistic way of expressing yourself to help deal with these emotions. We also have behind a mask. Behind a mask. This, okay. This card is like you're hiding. Okay, you're hiding. It's kind of landing on the Venus and the sacred union. Guys, you could be hiding something to do with love. You know, you did get the, what did you get? The affair. I mean, I don't endorse this, but something's happening in love. Maybe you're keeping something on the down low. There's something here. Maybe someone takes your fancy. Okay, let's get some other messages. Let's get some little messages, and then we'll get the other intuitive messages for you. Yes, what are you hiding in February, guys? I swear to God, something in February is going to be a little bit hidden. Or on the down low. Okay, it could be related to love. We have lover, yeah. Oh. I do focus on what the message, what card it lands on. We do have a lover loss. Maybe some of you guys have lost a lover, and that was really hard for you. But you're healing. We also have travel, long distance trip. Traveling for your art, if you're an artist, or traveling and creating art. We have darkness, yeah, on celebration. I tell you, all this pain and all this like challenge isn't for nothing, okay? It is not for nothing. It's to build your character. It's to prepare you for success. It's to prepare you for, I feel like, what you're destined for. It's almost like you're training here. Training for something big. And I got a lucky breakthrough is coming through, yeah. Guys, I just feel here that you're finally getting over something that could have been quite a couple of years or something. I mean, there's so many examples I could give. Like, maybe you're having issues with your appearance and you just constantly can never be satisfied with how you look or how you feel. That could be coming to an end. Maybe you're having troubles with, your relationships and like not being able to connect with people on a deeper level and wanting that. Guys, you're gonna be, yeah, this is gonna happen. That's the breakthrough here. You're celebrating, you're not celebrating darkness, but you're celebrating the way that you were able to deal with the darkness and get through it and become this more powerful human being, which I kind of associate with the strength card. Okay, so this is lovely. Let's just get a few other cards. We had love. Okay, love is really highlighted here, guys. Okay, love, love, love. It could be the area of love. Do not be defeated by the area of love. I want you to know that there is a lover come here. You know, I do sense here, guys, someone could be hiding behind a mask and they could have intentions with you. You know, like they may have ulterior motivations with you. You know, maybe they actually really like you, but they're not telling that to you. Something secret going on here in love, you know, it's a freaking affair. I think some of you guys may not have an affair, but you may like find out that someone is making a move on you or something like that. You get that vibe? I do. You have spiritual gifts, guys. Use them now. You have a special mission given by Spirit. Wow. You know, if you have a special mission given by Spirit, I feel like all of us do, but not many are tapped into it or allow that mission to be opened up and presented to us, which I kind of feel like is just your purpose. Your journey is usually hard, guys. Having a mission by Spirit requires a lot from you, and I think Spirit's training you for this mission. Was that breaking down walls of your old self and being more open and social to those you love? Reconnection. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, this is connection with relationships, other people, with the Three of Cups. So you're celebrating. Maybe, like, I just feel like breaking down your walls can just be like, I'm no longer that person anymore. I've grown. And that's what really difficult experiences and situations and pain does to us. It can either destroy us or it can make us a lot more powerful, can't it? So I think you're breaking walls of your old self in February and learning about, the new you and the new, like the battles that you've fought and come out on top. We also have a lump sum of money and I'm about to put it on the lucky breakthrough. So there could be money coming your way. Bottom of the deck is yes, so I do feel like get ready for money coming in your life. So yeah, pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. If you enjoyed my energy and the style of my reading, make sure to subscribe. If you guys feel like, you want to, I'm just going to put it out for you guys. If you want a personal reading, I do personal readings. Go to therapy through cards. Okay, I didn't say that with the other two, but it just channeled through, so there could be something there for you. But yep, sending my love.